Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Highwayman himself, the Kaiju King, and one might call the brother from another mother, TJ.
Dude, I can't wait for the Dex door ult with like that looks like a kaiju, where it's like all like the D Brigade like Digimon like shooting up at him, and he's just like sitting there like power stancing, just roaring into the sky. That's so cool, man.
I'm ready for you to pop off.
I'm gonna be so broke. I'm gonna lose so much money.
But we've got some matches that were filmed over at Sully's Abode for y'all. For those of you who don't know, Sully's is the local card shop that we go to every Thursday for Digi. If you're in the Chicagoland area and want to check them out or want to join us, please do feel free to check them out down in their TCG player link below. They're located in Bolingbrook. Great shop, great people, and they pretty much have a local for every card game you could imagine. Like I said before, we're Thursday at 6:30, so if you want to join us, feel free to roll in and join us and play some Digimons. But in today's matchup, we've got Arby playing 7 Great Demon Lords on the left, going up against Coop, who is rolling the Jellymon engine once again, repping it strong. So it should be an interesting matchup. I always enjoy watching Coop play Jelly. It's a fun deck. Coop's a great player, and Arby also is a very good Demon Lords player. So should be a good matchup. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. A couple of things before we hop into the video itself. Do feel free to check out our socials, which are linked down in the video description below. It contains our Twitter, our Instagram, our Discord, all that good stuff. The Discord, once again, is probably the best place to kind of pop in and ask for deck lists if you are looking for them. Most of our players, if not all of our players, are in the Discord, so just ping one of us. We'll direct you in the right direction so that you can get what you're looking for. And lastly, if you want to support us, you like what you see, you like our content, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to get notified of our videos, just hit that bell button. It should be able to just ping you when our videos drop. Most of our commentary vids drop at about like noon, 12:30 Central Time. So hopefully good things to pass the rest of the workday with. And but enough jibber jabber from me. Let's hop right into the round over here.
Did you know that almost 60% of our viewers, Ben, aren't subscribed?
Heck.
I was looking at the analytics today, actually, though, and I was just like, whoa. So in case you forget, you should do that, man. Just do it. If you're watching us anyways, why not, right?
What better way to spend a lunch break than listening to us chirp, sing Careless Whisper to one another?
Talking about my bald head.
Dude, I missed it when you really touched my heart when you sang Careless Whisper to me that other day.
Dude, man, that's my karaoke song. It genuinely is. Oh, anyways, into the match here. We see pretty standard starts from both players. Sister Blanc getting the board, getting some search going, some early pitch. Coop just working his way up, finding some cards. The thing that's so fun with like Coop and like watching him play is that like he's so good that he makes these off meta decks like seem way better than they actually are. Because he plays them well enough to where like he honestly could just like pop off one day and just like take a regional with like Jelly. Like he could just do something. I
wouldn't put it past him. Yeah,
I wouldn't either.
But pretty good Creepy by Arby. We do pass over 4 memory, but Creepy is just such a good card to play. Such great value for Demon Lords. Being able to pop the lowest DP and then you mill whatever you popped. So we mill 3 off of that, which is great for helping us set up trash and whatnot.
Yeah, it's also just a good card to sit on too. So it'll get popped. He gets tucked. Creepy can tuck something himself.
So just tuck a Creepy.
Or he'll get tucked and then Creepy effect should tuck something. No? Because he was deleted, so he should have the alternates effect? Nope. I guess I think Arby might have forgotten that. Because the gate would have popped him, alternates would have happened to put something else into there. And
Creepy effect.
I guess he could choose not to if there's something in the trash he didn't want to.
Yeah. So Coop uses a training that he played up previous turn to go into Amphi. Amphi will go ahead and bottom deck the Belfi, which is pretty good. And then we go ahead swing, we pitch to, I believe, restand. And then we play out another training just to choke Arby to 1 and then pick up believe it's another training that Coop picked up.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, not bad.
Arby will start. I'll draw. Put the last egg under there, which is an Yggdrasil. Arby is now playing the Yggdrasil. He is trying it out. He was saying it's mostly for the fact that it's just another source that like can target the it basically can help you accelerate towards getting to the 5 and 7 different Digivolution sources under the gate, which I think is like honestly the biggest benefit about it, more so than like the actual Mega Zoo strategy, right? It's a free load. It basically makes you like a turn quicker potentially, for sure, which is huge in the game right now.
As we've said before, dead turns are just a death sentence. So if you've got to just maximize your value with each turn, and yeah, I mean, definitely for sure. I think it is a good tech. I think it definitely makes sense as to why people who are running the deck are running Yggdrasil.
Yeah. Flag is cleared. He'll tuck another creepy under there. He will go ahead and use that to spit out a creepy. Nothing to delete or anything like that.
And we'll go out, play out a Beelza for 2 costs since we're reducing by 9 now. Go ahead and mill 4.
I think that was all search pieces. I think that was 2 Sisters of Raremont. I don't even know if there's a Demon Lord in there. Does swing with Rush.
Ends up living, and then we'll play out a Lucimon for cost of 5.
Yep. Well, he should have done the on play first. Okay, he's not. Arby, don't forget about the on play. I believe in you. You can do it.
I mean, there's just a lot to sequence out, right? So I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You should.
We'll put the. Yeah, I mean, it's if anything, Arby's just kind of nerfing himself. So what he's doing. We'll go ahead and put the creepy into security Evo into a Chaos without paying the cost, and then Coop opts to
pop the
delete. Yeah, the tamer, so that there's no burn or recovery happening.
So Coop does go ahead and swing with the Tesla. Tesla effect will go ahead and allow him to draw 1 off of the inheritable, then go into a... What's the level 5 called? I forget.
Thetis.
Thetis.
I don't know where he has jamming from right now. I'm not too sure. Is it the egg? Or does Tesla get that jamming?
I want to say it's Tesla effect. Because none of the inheritables are giving jamming right now.
Oh, just can't be deleted by battle for the turn. That's why. It pitches a card. I can never remember what Jellymon stuff does. I have not seen the deck enough. Like Coop's the only person I know that plays it. That's it. Oh, Arby did draw the Agudo. Okay, so start thing will happen. Pop the Beelza first. Beelza will be able to load a card. I wonder, do you have to resolve the gate effect first? Because the gate pops stuff, right? And then...
Correct.
Loads something. Effectively, did you play something? And then you do the alternates effect when they would leave to go ahead and play something. And then you'd play... Yeah, so you'd resolve those after you do the gates tuck.
But Creepy coming up pretty big again here too. We go ahead to delete the stack. Then we mill cards. We mill the Rivals, which... allows Arby to just put it in the battlefield. And then we go ahead and I believe tuck the option card. And then, we play a scatter mode. Which makes sense.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm receiving confirmation here by telecommunication. Much like Metal Gear Solid. That it's interruptive because it's just when they would leave the battle area. So it happens as before like you finish resolving gate. So you would tuck the card and then finish resolving gate to tuck another card.
Gotcha. Ooh, Zudo Ace comes out for 4. We choose to bounce the scatter mode back and choke Arby to 1 once again.
Yeah.
And Coop is, Coop is admirably doing a very good job at just choking to 1. Like, it's a very consistent choke to 1, which is pretty good.
Yeah. I'll talk a card for Creepy leaving, and then we'll not talk a card with the gate,
that's the scary part, though. I feel like Zudo Ace, it does provide a lot of value for what it does. Being able to strip sources and then bounce cards is always nice. But, like, if it's hanging out there, it's so vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
That it ends up just sometimes hurting you more than it does help you.
I can't tell if Arby's forgetting to tuck stuff under his gate or if he's just opting not to. Because it's optional, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trash.
We see Tesla swing.
Oh, no, you have to do the gate part.
Okay. But we do see Tesla swing, and then we do a great maelstrom to... It should have been bottom deck 1 card, if I'm not mistaken.
I was looking away. I was reading Demon Lord's effects so that I make sure I'm not saying things wrong. Arby has lots of sources. Wait, oh yeah, Maelstrom is by placing a Digimon under one of your Digimon. So you have to like have another Digimon on board to place under.
Mm-hmm.
When you place it under your other stack, then it bottom decks. If you place one under, you reduce the play cost by 3, so it becomes a 6 cost option instead of a 9.
So Bielsa comes out. We do have more. We do have enough cards in trash to go ahead and de-digivolve. And then we swing with Rush. Does end up living since it hits another Jellymon. And Arby's got just all the memory in the world right here.
So he's thinking about that.
Yep.
We'll go with that.
Go ahead and trash top part of security.
I wonder if it would have been better to swing into the Jelly with Bielsa and then Bielsa X? Well, no, I guess if you... Well, that just suspends, right? Does Rage Mode actually...
It suspends, and then I believe...
He can pitch a card, I guess? I don't remember the Rage Mode stuff enough.
He pitch a card, and then I believe you can do something to, like, suspended level 5
Fresh. Up to 3 cards in your hand. For each one, suspend one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon, then delete all their lowest play cost suspended Digimon. So, yeah. So then it deletes... Okay.
So Coop just goes and sets up 2 Tamers. Which is fair if we're anticipating a Gudo play, which... Here it is.
I think that's just going to be game because he's going to pop the 2 Kyoshiro and then burn for 5, technically.
5, yeah.
So...
God, that's such a disgusting play.
The only thing that really stops Agudo, I'm realizing now, is like Odin's Breath.
That's true. You know what?
But even then...
Because of that, we're going to start building a yellow Odin's build. We're going to bring Kintaros back.
Like, that's the only thing that stops it, because it'll get trashed, and then it'll just give...
Everything minus 1 check. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not a bad call.
Oh, Arby doesn't have 7 Demon Lords in trash. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Never mind. Well, he just swings anyways. Well, that's one way to do it. It's scuffed, but still works.
It's an unconventional way, but
because the neat thing is, the neat thing with the Gudo is because he happens at the end of opponent's turn, it doesn't it's not like it's, you know, it doesn't need rush or anything like that. It's able to just swing on your turn.
Right.
That's crazy how much he trashed and didn't have 7 Demon Lords in there. Because he had the option. I guess he must have just been a couple of cards short.
Maybe.
Because you can use the options too. It doesn't look for Digimon. It just looks for any card with Demon Lord trait.
Right.
But I didn't see what he was counting. I was looking over to just remind myself of Odin's Breath things.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I've watched enough. We've commentated enough Demon Lords already where you would think that I know all of the effects that pop off right now, but I honestly don't.
It's a weird deck.
There's so many unique effects and there's so many different things that you can do that I just feel like, man, like I don't envy people piloting it because I feel like I just mess it up all the time.
There's so many different interactions with different decks. That's one big part of the thing.
Right.
So we'll get it down as we go, so we'll be able to call it out a bit more effectively. So if we do miss something, apologies. But we check stuff, and I'm constantly, I have card dev pulled up on my other monitor all the time just to try and make sure that I'm reading stuff so I can help clarify things.
All right, so we see Coop start out with just a Jelly and a boost, and then Arby does Search of his own with a Lucamon, which will reveal a Creepy, which he does pick up.
That's always the one to grab. I feel like, I mean, 'cause it basically just tells Coop like, hey, you need to have some sort of protection or something. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably just play Creepy for 6 next turn and just pop whatever you have on board.
Right.
Coop
we do see a boost. And Jelly swings. Play out another Jelly to look for some more pieces.
Do some search.
And pass his turn.
Summon will get popped. So do the starter main phase first for that. Okay, nice. Grab another Creepy. Trash the rest. Then Lucy gets... And I gets tucked. Then Lucy gets popped. Blah, blah, blah. We'll go ahead and tuck a Rage Mode because the Digimon was popped. And he is currently reducing by just...
Should be by 6.
No, because he...
Well, he has 2 gates and then a belt.
It should have been. He's only reducing by 3 at this point because Yggdrasil's
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
not another gate. He needed another gate to be reducing by 6 because the gate technically slowed him down a turn. Well, at least it slowed down his reduction for a turn.
Right.
So that should have been for 9. So Coop should technically have 3 more memory right now, but you know, we move on.
It happens. But Coop does have a scary setup right there. I mean, 2 trainings and a boost is and a memory.
Oh wait,
that's why
that's why Coop went up in memory because he gave Arby back the memory after that. Okay, now we took another gate. Then we go ahead and add a source in for creepy getting popped, and we took another source in. So now we have, I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Digivolution cards. Yeah, so he's reducing by should be 8 at the moment.
We do end up
We'll
playing
just
just
play
another
Lucy.
Lucy. Can pick up the option card, and then we end up trashing the rest. So good Agudo setup.
Yeah, because I think Lucy just grabs anything with Demon Lords, doesn't care whether it's an option or not.
Go ahead and swing a Tesla. Pitches a Diana to prevent battle from deletion from battle, and then suspends Kyoshiro to gain another draw. Goes into the Thetis, pitching 2, I believe, to restand. Then we crack a training once again to go into Amphi. Amphi effect will bottom deck the Lucy. Amphi will go ahead and swing. We draw off Inheritables, and then Coop, I believe, is deciding. Yep, he does pitch a 3-drop Kyoshiro, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then 2 3-drops to restand. Pitches cards to prevent the deletion. Or bottom decks cards to prevent deletion. And we'll drop just another Searcher Jelly to pick up, it looked like another Jellymon.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, so we're now reducing by 12.
We do know that Arby's got a couple creepies here. Okay, so we see a Lucamon come out. Coop will just choose to pop the Tamer. We do Calling. Ooh, interesting.
Arby will Calling.
So we'll attempt to pop the Lucy, and he's deciding what he wants to bring back right now. It has to be purple Digimon.
Yeah, it can only go purple Digimon. So grabs a creepy.
And Leviathan X.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
And then Lucy's effect, which is when it would leave battle, you can go out and play.
Yeah, you can play a Demon Lord.
And then so we pop the Jelly, but then Coop does pitch cards to prevent the Amphi's deletion. So Arby will only gain 1.
Yeah, she bottom deck the Lucamon. And then play when that or the from your trash top paying the cost. Yeah.
But then Arby just hard plays a creepy to pop the Amphi. Does pass over a lot of memory, but is able to mill pretty decent amount of cards there and just wipes Coop's board. So
yeah, I think Arby forgot to tuck the Lucamon at the bottom of the deck, but I don't know if it necessarily matters right now.
Coop just goes straight up a line, going into a Thetis in the back. And then here, I feel like you just set up like either trainings or boost. Yeah, you just play out another training for 4. Looks like he picked up a Kuma.
I mean, technically, Coop's not like he's not in danger zone just yet, and Arby's pretty low on security. So I mean, if he just sets up for a good turn, Agudo's not coming out at the end of this turn, so he'll have another turn.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I
just
think
drop the Kyoshiro. So they'll get popped. Be able to add a Demon Lord from Creepy effect. Puts a Leviathan in there. Then the gate will put something in, so he puts a Creepy. So that should be 7 now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the gate is 7 different names. Yeah, so he's good for an Agudo play. As long as he has a Demon Lord's in trash. He'll go ahead and drop the Lucy for 1. Coop takes the burn.
Yeah. Allows Arby to recover 1, and then Arby goes ahead and plays out a Sister Blanc. We'll pitch a Leviathan X to draw 2.
Yeah.
And then taps the mat to gain a memory just to keep turn. And then we go into a sleep
level
mode.
5.
It's not bad.
So we can Evo, tuck the rage mode under.
That's pretty
And
good.
now that boy is immune to effects and can just stop a swing by pitching 2 cards, which Arby has in hand. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good turn.
Solid.
So Coop needs to think about this.
We'll decide to just go ahead and swing with the Thetis. Arby lets it through. Cracks a boost to go to 2 memory. Oh. Okay.
I like your triggers jamming. That's what that does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
dropped a Tesla for 5, putting Arby to his 3.
I guess Arby's not Agoodling this turn? I guess he doesn't have the Demon Lords and Trash yet that he needs. Doesn't have all the different traits yet.
Sure. So then we have that. Oh my goodness.
Just Biting Crushes clears. Yeah. Just pitches Leviathan so that way it stays on board. And I mean,
and Maelstrom.
Coop is trying. We'll do that. We'll
go ahead and bottom deck. Yeah.
Okay, now he's gonna go ahead and do this. Trash everything to go ahead and put out a Gudo.
Looking now. Oh.
What Arby's? Okay, now he's looking for the Agudo. Okay, there we go. All right.
So Agudo's out.
Yep, draws for turn. We'll swing. Go ahead and talk
4.
7 different names.
5, 6, and 7.
He has them. Yeah, there you go. Go under.
Go ahead and pop 3.
I think that's just game.
Yeah.
Pops 3 Tamers, burns 4 cards.
4.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and then just swings for game. He just needed the one burn that Coop took earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if we lost the Tamer. It still would have been the same math.
Yeah.
So, that's how it goes.
Just goes to show that Agudo just out of the blue will just absolutely steal the game.
It's hard, man.
I mean, yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Coop definitely put up a fight, that's for sure.
There's not much counterplay to it. Like, I think the only thing you can really do to stop Agudo is gives him stops your opponent by playing Digimon by effects. But even then, Demon Lords has so much just free clear and pop for floodgates and stuff like that. That's it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Coop put up a fight, but Agudo still will do Agudo things. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, I don't really have much else to say about it besides just Demon Lords doing Demon Lords things. Like you said, it's just so much access to control, pop, mill, setup. You have so much in the toolbox to deal with a lot of different things that people try to throw at you. And your Demon Lords themselves, they do a whole lot. It's not like they just come out, they play, and they just do one small thing. They all have very good, strong, unique effects. So
that's something I was thinking about, in comparison to Royal Knights. We're talking about what makes it different from Royal Knights, and I think that aside from the better control than what Royal Knights offered, the fact that everything plays into another card somehow, there's so many it strings along plays so fluidly, where it's just it becomes you're just playing this song almost at a certain point, and it's insane.
Yeah, I totally agree. But hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you all for tuning in as always, and hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye bye.